When most people think of Krabi, they imagine white sandy beaches, crystal clear waters, and lazy days under the sun. But what if I told you there's a hidden gem just 30 kilometers from Krabi town? One that most tourists completely miss. Welcome to Ao Thalane, and today, we're going kayaking. This peaceful coastal area is famous for its dense mangrove forests, towering limestone cliffs, hidden caves, and dramatic karst landscapes. After spending a few relaxing days in Ao Thalane, we decided to try something different from the usual beach activities. That's when we discovered kayaking through the mangrove forests of Ao Thalane. We were picked up from our hotel in Ao Thalane at 8:30 in the morning. The drive took about 35 minutes. The moment you arrive, you feel like you've stepped off the tourist trail and into something truly special. After arriving at the kayaking center, we had a quick refreshment break while our guide prepared the equipment. He walked us through the different routes, and there's more than one. Each trail winds through mangrove channels, river streams between limestone cliffs, and even underground. We were given a short briefing on how to use the paddles, handed our life jackets, and we were ready to go. Now, I'll be honest with you. Neither my wife nor I had any kayaking experience, and we had our 10-year-old son with us. So we opted for a private guide, an extra 300 Thai baht, and absolutely worth every single sadong. The guide and I shared one kayak, while my son and wife took the second, connected to ours by a strong rope. The guide and I did most of the paddling. My son and wife enjoyed the ride. The water in the bay was incredibly calm. The kayaks were stable, and the risk of capsizing was almost zero, though you will get a little wet from the paddle drips. The waters inside the canyon are perfectly still. The limestone walls rise dramatically on either side, and the sounds of the forest, birds calling, leaves rustling, fill the air around you. It's peaceful, it's powerful, and it's genuinely one of the most beautiful natural sights I've ever seen. For our trip, we booked a half-day kayaking tour through the Klook app. The price was about 700 Thai baht per person, which included hotel pickup from Ao Thalane, drinking water, a guide for the group, and some refreshments. However, keep your eyes open here. This forest is alive. Kingfishers darting between branches, herons standing still as statues, monkeys watching curiously from above. The biodiversity here is absolutely incredible. Our guide pointed out a photo spot where we pulled the kayaks ashore. We must have spent 20 minutes just taking photos, and every single one looked like a postcard. It looked like something out of a movie, and it actually is. This very spot has been used as a filming location for The Beach starring Leonardo DiCaprio, several Bollywood films, and Thai productions. Standing there in our little kayak, we completely understood why. We paddled on through narrow passages, barely wide enough for our kayaks, with thick mangrove canopy hanging just above our heads. Then came the caves. Paddling into a limestone cave by kayak is an experience that's hard to put into words. The light shifts, the echoes change, and you're suddenly surrounded by ancient rock formations that have been here for millions of years. It is surrounded by thick mangrove forests and massive limestone cliffs rising dramatically from the water. These limestone formations were created millions of years ago. Over time, rainwater slowly dissolved the limestone rock in a natural process known as karst erosion. This process carved out deep valleys, caves, and narrow waterways, eventually forming the breathtaking Ao Thalane Canyon that we see today. Nature has been shaping this landscape for tens of millions of years, creating one of the most unique kayaking environments. It's peaceful, adventurous, and a great way to explore nature far away from the crowded tourist areas. Surprisingly, many tourists still don't know about this hidden gem. But once you arrive here, continued kayaking deeper into the mangrove forest, the scenery changed again. The waterways became narrower, and thick green foliage hung above our heads. The twisted mangrove roots formed a dense network along the water's edge, creating a mysterious jungle-like environment. These mangrove forests are rich in biodiversity and are home to many species of birds, monkeys, and other wildlife. Kayaking here requires a moderate level of effort. When paddling toward the canyon, we were moving against the current, which made the journey slightly challenging. But on the way back, the current helped push the kayaks forward, making the return journey much easier. Another important factor when planning a visit to Ao Thalane is the tide level. The tide determines how far you can explore the mangrove forest. During low tide, some waterways become too shallow for kayaking. During high tide, certain caves may not be. Most visitors come to Krabi for its beautiful beaches and island hopping tours. But kayaking in Ao Thalane offers something completely different. It's peaceful, adventurous, and a great way to explore nature far away from the crowded tourist areas. Surprisingly, many tourists still don't know about this hidden gem. But once you arrive here, you quickly realize you're surrounded by one of the most beautiful natural landscapes in Krabi. After finishing our kayaking journey, we returned to the kayaking center where we washed up and enjoyed a refreshing drink. Exploring the mangrove forests and limestone canyons of Ao Thalane was truly an unforgettable experience. If you're visiting